Okay, we're back. Said, "Did it drop again?" I said, "Yeah, I don't know why. I just was trying to bring it back up and didn't want to come back up." But we are back here, folks, for part two of. How come they did say part two on? Let's see. Did that register as part two? Let's see. My content. No, it didn't take the part two. I thought I changed that to say part two. Edit. I could do this, but we're back. We had an internet drop as far as that goes, so it's just par for course. I thought I could. I thought I could. You know, you can hear the music. You can. Well, at least I heard the music. I don't know. I was trying a couple things, given the opportunity. Restarted my OBS, and as far as that goes, and it. Um, let's see if we're on the Twitch here. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, so that's all right. That's no problem. We can, but we're on part two here. We had an internet drop, so you guys have been here. You know what the drill is. I have to restart and all that. So, but we're back. That's good. No big deal. It's not like a total crap out like it was last Friday, but and I'll have to change it out on the YouTube on the post editing as far as that goes. So, but we are back. We're on Twitch, doing good on the Twitch, doing good on the YouTube. And we have our folks back here. Liberty saying hi. Hi. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not apologizing for the internet. It happens. I thought I could bring it back up. I didn't hear anything in my earbuds, so I knew something was going on. So I was getting my second cup of coffee. So I was aware of the burp there and stuff. I saw that in the chat and the sit down. It was like I got the circles of death on my Surface 3 tablet and phone. They're on Wi-Fi, and but I was getting a circle of death on the Rumble client here. So I was like, oh wow, what's going on? I don't have a white light. Looks like I still, it's just a burp. I experienced some of these the last couple of days and stuff like that. So and then Farmer's back with the flags. God bless America. Thank you, Farmer. Thank you, Liberty from is still here. And I saw the commentary there. Liberty was telling a story, and I'm sure you're gonna try and weave in the mercantile in there as far as that goes. So and Farmer says you did great with your Old West life story. Yeah, there we go. That's on the part one, folks. If you didn't hear it, you're gonna have to see the end of part one. This is part two. So we're doing a restart here. And Liberty goes to Farmer. Thanks. You know, it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. Oh my God. Okay. We're having fun here. And this is all part of the fun, I guess. It drops and, you know, it happens. It happens, folks. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not sweating the small stuff. I'm able to come back. I was trying a few things doing it. Okay, I got a commercial here on my tablet. Let me take care of that. But I was trying a few things. That's why it took me a little bit longer than normal. And it's something with Rumble. I had connection, but it just doesn't want to bring the picture up. And I was on the off to the left or off to my left here, which is probably off to the left. There's scenes, and I was changing the scenes, and I could see them, but the picture. And I tried restarting my OBS, and it just and refreshing the page, and it just wasn't working out. So, which it happens, and yeah, a lot, yeah. It's okay, but we're back here for part two, and I do have my second cup of coffee. You know, I'm really down when the missus. I'm quiet here, and she comes in. Is the stream down? Yep, it went down. It's rural internet, so I was a little afraid when it did go down because last night before I signed off, I call it tonight after the fire. I gotta tell you guys about the fire here when we get to our web pages and stuff. Um, the I did get another update last night, so I was on. The computer shut down, and I'm thinking that's going to be interesting tomorrow. Am I going to, because that's what happened last week. So I don't think this had anything to do with the update, because last Friday I couldn't even bring. I came up and you guys were here, Liberty Farmer. You heard it. It was all scratchy and stuff. I even heard it on my side. So it's like I had some major problems last week. So I think this is an internet bump, and we have a foggy day out this morning. I forgot to mention that. So I had to update my calendar here. That's our, for August? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth foggy day in August. So we count up the foggy days in August to see, and that's how many, supposedly old farmer wise tale is, you count up the foggy days in August, that's how many snowstorms you're going to have. So right now we're up to 5 on the foggy days and stuff. And let's see. I went to a couple of other streamers, and they were the same as you that day. Oh, really? Okay. And speaking of someone in the fog, Captain Rehab, how you doing, my friend? Glad to see you here, coming in from the city of Philadelphia. Thank you very much. Captain Rehab says good morning. She's busy. She's got some guests coming over this morning and stuff like that. Captain Rehab said good morning. Good morning, Captain. Okay, there we go. Okay, and let's see. We got 5 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 1 person on Twitch, 4 people on YouTube. Thank you, folks. And we're still back up on the X Live and over on X Live. Okay, the audio's coming in on that, and we have no viewers. We lost our 1 viewer that we had over there. And I got to bring up my well, I'll do this. Let's do the sports first. Baseball, Major League Baseball for the Yankees, Mets and Yankees. Monday night, the Mets beat the Braves. Yeah, go Mets. They won. They're still in the basement, though. Let's see. We have the Yankees were off Monday. Last night, the Yankees beat the Mariners. Okay, there we go. Both, and Mets lost to the Braves last night. Tonight, let's see, any of the Mets and Yankees playing? Let's see. No, they're both off tonight. Okay. And tomorrow we have the Yankees and Mariners at 1:35, and the Mets are off a second day. Okay, so we'll pick up Friday where that goes. We do have some NFL action. The second week of preseason starts. Tomorrow night we're going to have the Lions and Bengals, and Packers and Steelers. Oh, those are 2 good games right there. And we got 4 games for tomorrow. Yeah, 7:00 Lions and Bengals, 7:00 Packers and Steelers, Colts and Patriots at 7:30, Chargers and Texans tomorrow at 8, and Cardinals and Raiders, Titans and 49ers, 8:00 and 9:00. So we got 6 games tomorrow night, preseason. Whoa, I don't know who I'm going to watch there. We'll see what comes up on the TV. So, and we'll come back Friday with the scores there, and we got games on Friday and Saturday. So we'll pick that up on that's tomorrow night, Thursday night football. There's 6 games for preseason. I enjoyed last week's game between Carolina and Arizona. That was a good deal here. So let's see. What do you got for comments? Okay, I'm going to have to bring up my web pages. I usually do that just before coming back off of the break. Let's see, a lot of feedback about the stadium on Facebook. Sports announcer Matt Bave talks some heat. Yeah, is that concerning Liberty? Is that concerning the obstructed views at certain seats that are paying high dollar for? I saw, we talked about, I didn't read the article, but there was an article on Mondays up there, the 2 radio one of the radio channels. What is that radio station? Oh no, it was on the WYRK. YRK and stuff. So I saw that. It's just the little. I don't think that's a little thing. If you're paying like $100 for a seat and you got a partial view, that's not good. That's not good. They should have told you beforehand, or at least give you a uh, a uh, a cut back in the price of the ticket, the season ticket, stuff like that. But they do have obstructed views. I saw some traffic on the socials. Let me bring up my news feeds here. Just take me a minute here, and I do have my second cup of coffee. Let's see, and we'll get back. We're back on track here. Let's see. Get that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Almost done here, folks. Almost done. And we got that one. Yeah, that was kind of Buffalo Mafia. Yeah, and then plus Buffalo Mafia paid 6% tax inside. Oh, you got to pay 6% tax inside the stadium now too. That's on Country 106.5. We'll get to that here in a minute here, as far as that goes. So, let's see, everything from the price of food and the list. Yeah, I just saw an article on the 106 there about the 6% as far as that goes. The stadium is Erie. Something about, oh, that's not good. That doesn't give me a good feeling about the. That's going to be It's going to be an interesting season. You got the prices, the stadium, the uniforms. I don't know. I'm going to have to. Hopefully, Josh Allen has a good year this year. They need to get blood. Yeah, they need to bring a bunch of priests in there and start to exercise exorcists in the Hallmark Stadium. Hey, Lud, Jim, good morning. We're on part 2 here. I had a little internet bump and stuff like that. My neighbor's here, and I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you this afternoon. We got a chess game at chess club down at the local library. Me and my neighbor here, Jim. We the Monday night game, we had a draw. We're playing pretty good, both of us. I did a lot better than I did the week before. I was concentrating a little bit more, and it was we're having some good games here and stuff. So glad to have you here, and uh, Liberty saying good morning to Jim there, Lud 1955, and there's Pam. Hey, good morning, all from Pam. Hey, Pam, and good to see you. Hope all is well with you. And let's see. Oh, and Jim said, "Go Mets." Yeah, he's a Mets fan as far as that goes. He's a Mets fan. And Liberty saying good morning to Pam. So good. We got a good. Oh, we got up to 8 on Rumble. Okay, folks. And the thing is, when I've noticed on these splits, I actually get more viewers on the replay for some reason. But I don't know. I can't control the internet, so I'm not going to worry about it and stuff. I'm here to have fun, and I'm back up, and that's all that matters as far as that goes. And Farmer saying good morning to Pam also. All those Rumble folks, they're talking to each other. I appreciate Rumble rocks. Rumble is a great place to be at. So they have some problems with the stadium. Let's see, what else? We got to get to that. We had a fire yesterday. Let me bring up the video. I'll just go over the let's see if I can bring that up. Let's see. That's over here. I got to bring that over here. Hang on. What do we got? No, I don't want that. That has to go back. Okay. All right. Hang on for a minute, folks. Let me bring this. I blogged over on the Tioga account. I got 2 blogs. I got 3, but 2 active blogs. The Fireman Rich blog and the Tioga County Fire and Fire Prevention blog, where I put all the fire incidents, fire prevention, and all that on the blog. Let me bring that up here. And let's see, we got to bring this over here to view blog. Okay, we got it on there. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and share this page. Let me go ahead and bring it up on the thing. We'll talk about the fire here for a few minutes. And there we go. So this fire started yesterday. We had a fire early. It was a garage fire. I didn't get any information follow up on that. I might blog about it later. But this one was yesterday in Waverly, New York, in the village of Waverly. And let me bring up the fireman. Okay, there's the Tioga Fire Protection and Fire Prevention. That's a blog I started. It was my first blog, and then I had a multi-family resident building fire at 209 Chemung Street in the village of Waverly Barton, New York, yesterday at about 6:45. And let's see. I got to bring this back up here on this one here. There we go. Okay, let me. And this is the tone out. So this was a multi home, and there's a picture of the house how it looked before. Really nice house on the corner there. It's a I think 5 to 6 apartments in there. I think 5. I think I counted 5 mailboxes on the front porch there. But there was 6 electrical because there was a video taken by Dave Radican from 102 Choice Radio there in Sayre, Pennsylvania, with Athens, Sayre, which is right across the border, and borders Waverly, as far as that goes. And let me go ahead and bring up the video here. Yeah, it was let's see, the fire itself. Firefighting crews were from Waverly Barton Fire Department, along with several local volunteer fire departments, responded to the corner of Chemung Street and Orchard Street in the village of Waverly, New York, Waverly Barton, for a multi-family residential building fire. The fire was reported around 6:45 p.m. yesterday, August 11th, 2026, and was extinguished shortly after arriving on scene. But there was heavy fire and smoke damage, as you can see from the picture. And with about 30 to 40 firefighters and emergency service personnel from various fire departments and agencies battling the fire. There was no reported injuries in the fire incident, and officials are investigating. They are investigating the fire, and we do have reported video from the fire ground from Dave Radican. He does have I have this. This is over on the Choice 102 WAVR. Let's give this a listen. It'll have the tone out again, but here it is. Okay, no tone out. This is Dave just starting the. He is the. He is at. He is the. This is from. Well, he owns Radican Media, and he owns this radio station along with a bunch of other ones. But he's an ex-firefighter, ex-fire chief here in Tioga County. Well, he was on scene, and there's the fire right there.
This is Dave broadcasting live for Choice 102 on our Facebook page. We are on Chemung Street in the village of Waverly. We've got heavy smoke
Everybody was
coming
out
from
before the
a
fire department got there.
two,
Liberty.
three-story
So
structure. It's a
everybody was
two-story
out.
structure with
Yes.
attic. Got heavy smoke coming out of the attic. We're on Chemung Street at the corner of Orchard Street. Waverly Barton Fire is on scene, actively still arriving. Engine 1302 is on scene with Waverly Barton's ladder truck as well. Chemung Street is currently closed. 1 block east, 1 block west. Ladder truck's going up. Waverly PD has the street closed.
A lot of smoke in this fire. It's primarily up on the second floor. There's no
You can
sense
see the column of smoke going up over the village right now. You can absolutely tell there's an active fire happening here. Anywhere in the valley, you can see it.
Might be able to get over there. Yeah, Doug's over there. Yeah.
Heavy smoke damage throughout the entire structure. Heavy fire damage on the second floor and in the attic. It's like about 15 to 20 firefighters on scene right now. The water supply has been set up. A hydrant across the street, the intersection of Chemung Street and Athens Street.
Okay, so that's the fire there, and as far as that goes, and turn that down. And this is about a 30-minute. I'm not going to show the full 30 minutes, but it's over there on my blog, Tioga Fire Protection, Fire Prevention. .blogspot.com. I have the link over on X, and or else you can go to Choice 102 W. What is that? W. Yeah, there it is. Choice 102 WAVR radio Facebook, and they have the whole entirety. So that was Dave Radican that filmed this, and we gave commentary. But it's a 34-minute video as far as that goes. So just that there was a fire, nobody was hurt. No, everybody got out. A 5-family apartment, multi-resident building there, and I'm not sure. It was evident the fire started in the second floor, but there's no report of what the cause was. Liberty or yeah, there was no reported cause. Okay, so I don't know if this was electrical. Even Dave Radican said he's not sure. We don't comment on if you don't know for sure. We just see the visual. A lot of smoke. It started up heavy smoke and fire damage on the second floor. So there's no telling what happened. You know, those are apartments. So there's like 5 families that live in that one building. So it could have started in one apartment and ventured off. So, but that happened yesterday, and I was trying to do some things. I stayed up late, and I decided to go ahead and blog about it on. And I'm trying to be up because we had the fire a couple weeks ago with the farm, and no, I didn't say it wasn't like I have no idea. I will be doing follow-ups on this fire, posting it over there on Tioga Fire Protection and Fire Prevention blog on Blogspot. Again, the link will be in X on my X page at Fireman Rich. There'll probably be some Friday. We'll probably be seeing some news articles. We'll be interested to see Tioga. All the news agencies are up in Broome County. If something happens in Tioga County, they don't really pay any mind. Now, Dave Radican, he's owner and proprietor of Radican Broadcasting, and they own a whole bunch of the main ship of the radio stations that he owns is WEBO here in Owego. And Dave's a great guy for the community. And he just happened to be out here, and he took this video. So this might be more video than our local news agencies, and he gave for the 30 minutes. He gives a good overview of the fire and stuff like that. Again, he has quite a number of years. He's retired volunteer firefighter for about 20 years since he came into the area. He was a fire chief of one of the local volunteer fire departments here in Tioga County, so he's aware of it. But we don't speculate on what the cause was and stuff. It's under investigation. The main thing is everybody got out because he even said, and I know for a fact, he saw the firefighters. They're not in an urgent mode and stuff like that, scampering around. They're trying to take care of the fire. It was extended into other apartments and stuff like that. But everybody got out, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Everything is secondary after there's no loss. There's no possible loss of life and stuff like that. So, but this just happened to happen. So it'll be interested to see what the cause was, and that's going to be for the Tioga County fire investigators to determine. So, there we go. I wanted to remove that. There we go. So, there we go. There's our fire there that we had. It was a little exciting here. We had, but we did have a fire earlier, which I haven't seen it. It was a garage fire. That was a fairly new garage, wasn't it? Wouldn't you say? What? The garage fire that we had yesterday afternoon up in the back hills.
Well, it's well taken care of.
Yeah. But there wasn't really that much information and stuff like that. So, so there we have that. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and go into our web pages here, see what's going on here on our second half of part 2 of the Wednesday morning coffee for 08.12.2026. Got my second cup of coffee. And oh, wait a minute. We got where's Farmer? Farmer. Look, we got 10 people. Let me see what we got for I might as well do one, right? I got 10 folks. So let's go ahead and see about doing a read ad campaign. Let's see if it takes. Let's see. We might have to do Rumble Wallet again. I was playing around with my Rumble Wallet. Do it. Yeah, okay. Do it. Let's see. What else do we have here? No, we only got 2, and one of them's. Do we do the health one or do we do a firearm one?
Firearms.
Firearm one? The missus says firearm.
Yeah, they're good for your health.
Good for your health. Let's see. Yeah, those are the only 2 that come up. One's a firearms and one's a. Okay, let's do the firearms one. Let's go ahead. Oh, I lost it. It went down to 9. I was too slow. Damn it. I was too slow, folks. Sorry about that. Come on, Rumble, get that back up to 10.
Somebody didn't want to hear your ad.
No. Liberty doesn't have her 10 or 20 extra accounts on. Oh, Jim wants to hear about the health. Okay. If it comes back, we'll do the health one. We're at 9. We need to get to 10. And Jim says health. And Liberty says, just like you're shooting, shaky in the knees. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there's Willie Billy Silly. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Not sure. Willie Billy being a male, I think. Okay. Good morning, Willie Billy Silly. And Farmer says you need to get those extra accounts. Yeah, we got to get those extra accounts cranking. No, we don't have any extra accounts. I do have a secondary account, but I don't use it that much. And let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring the Blab Owl back up. Come on, he's back from the bird feeder. And if that gets back up to 10. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our news articles here and see what's going on here in the southern tier of upstate New York. We're going to start with Fox 40 and 2026. Liberty says I have 10 accounts. I didn't see that. I'm not going to post that. If I post that, even talking about it, I'm like, no.
Surprised he hasn't begged me to get an account.
Yeah, I'll get the missus. She sees enough of me on her Facebook. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Fox 40 here. Oh, we're back to 10 again. Okay, we're going to do the health one for Jim. Let me take care of the blab owl. I knew that would come back up. Is this okay, let's see what we got here. Let's do the health one. And Liberty started whatever. We're going to do, this is Tranovo. I think I pronounced that.
Tranovo?
Trinova.
Tranovo.
Tranovo.
Oh, it's a medicine.
Oh, is it? Okay, we're going to do this one. We'll do this one. And let's see. Let's see. It says that free home delivery, no contracts or monthly charges for this. Okay, there's a QR code, and you can visit Travovo Health by going to www.travovohealth.com / what is that? Reach to get started. But Access Med, powered by Travovo Health, is revolutionary telehealth. Okay, there's a lot of people going to this telehealth service that offers fast, free online evaluations and free home delivery of customized compound medications, offering custom weight loss. What's this? Ivomeric therapy. I have no idea. Hair restoral, cosmetic rejuvenation, cosmetic ED treatment. You've seen a lot of those and more. Okay, so this isn't it's not regular medicine. It's medical, but it's more or less
It's just a telehealth.
telehealth with weight
internet
reduction. As far
Weight reduction
yeah,
and all this
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
So it's weight
Well-
reduction, offering custom weight loss support. What is this? IVERMECTIN therapy, hair restoration, cosmetic rejuvenation, custom ED treatment, keeping it up. I had to say that, folks. You can complete your visit in less than 10 minutes. So I guess you go to the webpage and you do a 10-minute survey, and there's no subscription or recurring fees ever. We made getting started easier than ever. And a lot of these there's a lot of these companies online, and this is one of them, Travovo Health. And we thank them for allowing Rumble to have a read ad campaign, and I do appreciate it. Simply follow the link, and there's the link right there off to the side, and choose the product or treatment you're interested in, and then complete a quick online evaluation. Within days, your custom meds will arrive and to your door. And there's a lot of people. I guess you can get meds from other places there and stuff online. Rumble and mention Rumble in the coupon. Okay, so in the coupon code, put Rumble. Okay, and you get 10% off your first treatment. So that's an interesting ad. This is it just goes to show that using the internet, you can get your medical some of your medical needs taken care of, and Travovo Health provides that. Okay, for weight loss, getting some hair up on the head. I don't think I have a problem with that. And what's the other one? ED treatments. I see a lot of those commercials and stuff, but this is just another place we can get that. And again, you can within days, once you make your you do the survey and all that, and you place your order, your custom meds for those particular items will arrive at your door. But make sure you mention Rumble. Okay, put Rumble. I guess there's a spot in the coupon code, and you get 10% off. So there's a QR code, and there's a link: www.travovo.com outreach / to get started with your free visit. So the first visit is free. Can't beat that. And it's all online. So there we go. Thank you, Travovo Health. And that concludes that read ad campaign. So that was a pretty good one. That was interesting. That was pretty interesting. I think I've done that one once before. So there's the one we do. We're not going to do anymore. I got to get through this broadcast here. And yeah, that's what it sounded like, Jim. It sounded like sounds like they would make me feel younger. Yeah, there's a lot of things as far as that goes. But that's this type of ad you don't see. Other broadcasters, they don't have the opportunity like they do on Rumble as far as that goes. And Liberty says, hair tonic. I'm going to look into that for the mercantile. There you go. And Farmer says, telehealth, okay, is actually a real good thing for a lot of people. I have a friend that won't leave the house, and that's all he does now for doc's appointment. Okay, there's some people it's convenient for them. So that's just one of many. And Farmer also says his friend, he has a nurse that shows up for his lab work, and that's it. Oh, okay, there you go. I think Tina has something like that. She has a doctor that comes to her house as far as that goes with, the diabetic issues and stuff that, she's on dialysis too. That's full public knowledge and stuff. She makes that known and stuff like that. She had a little sugar problem this morning and stuff. So, but that's the modern medicine that we have to deal with, or not deal with, that we are privileged to have, because it's a lot better than it was 100 years ago. That's for sure. Okay, let's get back to Fox 40. I appreciate the Rumble, folks. Thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do a read ad campaign. Let's see. We had the Tioga County Fair is starting, so we got some fair news. And let's see what this is all about. And bring this up on the stage and get cranking with our things here. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, Tina's all right. She ate a candy bar or a cookie and stuff. She's fine. She's aware of what she has to do and stuff like that. So, yeah, we our prayers and thoughts are always with Tina and stuff like that. She's a good gal. I've known Tina for quite some time, quite a while here. Okay, let's see. On Fox 40, let me bring this up here talk about the Tioga County Fair. I guess it starts today. And let's bring this up onto the stage and give it a listen here as far as that goes. So here we go.
Welcome back. Today marked the start of a summer tradition in Tioga County. The county fair is back, bringing farm fun, family activities, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Fox 40's Katie Lynn takes us through opening day.
The gates are open, the animals are out, and families are filling the Tioga County Fairgrounds. It could only mean one thing: the county fair is back.
There's something for everybody here. We have little kids rides, we have big kids rides, there's demolition derby, the rodeo, so there's a lot of different things for people to see and to come and enjoy.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held to officially kick off the fair, with opening day filled with livestock shows, a farmer's market, crafts, and food.
We have a little farm in Appalachian, so we always look at the animals, check them out. We love having fun. We also come on, like, sometimes the rodeo, the derby, tractor pulls, the rides.
This year's fair is even more special as it honors a man who left his mark on the event.
We are working on building an arena in the name of Charlie Truman, who lost last year, the day after the fair. So we're dedicating a lot of our efforts to fulfilling his dream of an enclosed arena area for having livestock sales and our auctions and our shows.
And there's plenty more to come. Carnival rides, derbies, fireworks, family activities are planned through the rest of the week. In Owego, Katie Lynn, Fox.
Okay, hopefully they have some good weather for the fair. A lot of vendors there, and a lot of moo cows as far as that goes. And so we should have a good. It should be a good time at the fair. I don't plan on going, and it's just too much crap. It's $16 to get through the gate too. I don't know about that. I'm not that much into the fair. One of these days I'll go. I go to the Strawberry Festival because it's free. You can go to the vendors. There's music all around and stuff like that. I would be interested to go see the cows. That would be pretty cool. Let's see what else we got on Fox 40 here. Didn't have 100 years ago, that's for sure. Okay, we got prep underway for the annual St. Mary's Bazaar. I think this is an Endicott. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 articles. Let's see which one's longer. Oh, we'll go with this one.
And
Let's see. This is
preparations are underway.
okay. Let's bring this up here. And this is the Bazaar, and we'll go ahead and give this a listen here. The St. Mary's. I'm thinking it's St. Mary's in Endicott, maybe. Okay, here we go. We'll give this a listen here. We'll find out.
And preparations are underway for one of Binghamton's oldest church festivals as volunteers at St. Mary's Bazaar are rolling out pounds of meatballs ahead of the weekend. Fox 40's Ziggy Hill tells us more.
The annual St. Mary's Bazaar starts with fresh ingredients and follows decades of tradition in the kitchen. Had a chance to be in the room where it happens today to get a closer look. With the annual bazaar just around the corner, volunteers are getting a head start on the most important part of the menu, the meatballs. Every year, several volunteers come together to prepare them from scratch, following a meticulous process of mixing ingredients to ensure every single meatball is crafted to perfection.
We are making meatballs for the bazaar this weekend, and we are making 100 pounds of meatballs, and all the ladies around here help us out, and they roll, and we have an assembly line kind of going on. One will roll, or some will roll, and some will prep the meat and get it going.
We're like a family, of course, and it's always good when we get some new volunteers that come in, and that always happens every year. So yeah, it's like I think we're a big family. We're a big family here.
And tonight at 10, we'll talk about some of the other activities and food visitors can expect to see this weekend.
Okay, so that's St. Mary's. That's in Binghamton, New York. I just saw that. I think we have another one concerning the activities there. Let me go ahead and bring that one up. See if it's the same one. Concerning St. Mary's Annual Bazaar returns with decade-old traditions and homemade cuisine. It looks like a lot of Italian.
Back here at home preparation.
Okay, let's see. This might be the same one. I'm not sure. Let's see what. It's a little bit longer, so let's go ahead and bring this one up. And this is concerning the bazaar preps there for St. Mary's. And okay, Farmer, you got to get going. All right, thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out as far as that goes. And Liberty saying to Farmer, enjoy your day. Be safe. Yes, as always, be safe. Okay, let's bring up this on the stage and give this one a listen here, folks. Here we go.
Well, back here at home, preparations are underway for one of Binghamton's oldest church festivals as volunteers at St. Mary's Bazaar are rolling out hundreds of pounds of meatballs ahead of the weekend. Fox 40 Ziggy Hill has the details.
The annual St. Mary's Bazaar starts with fresh ingredients and decades of tradition in the kitchen. With the bazaar just around the corner, volunteers are getting a head start on one of the most important parts of the menu.
We are making meatballs for the bazaar this weekend, and we are making 100 pounds of meatballs, and all the ladies around here help us out, and they roll, and we have an assembly line kind of going on. One will roll, or some will roll, and some will prep the meat and get it going.
Tradition stretches back more than a century. Every year, several volunteers come together to prepare meals from scratch, following a meticulous process to ensure every single meatball is crafted to perfection.
We're like a family, of course, and it's always good when we get some new volunteers that come in, and that always happens every year. So yeah, it's like I think we're a big family. We're a big family here.
Beyond the homemade Italian cuisine, visitors at this year's bazaar can expect live music, raffles, and games for all ages. The bazaar will take place outside the Binghamton Rec Center on Hawley Street on Friday and Saturday. Friday from 5 to 10 and Saturday from 4 to 10. And there will be a procession on Sunday, followed by an ice cream social. Organizers say all the hard work is worth it once the doors open and the community gathers to celebrate.
It's just really a good time. We're happy the community can come out and, parishioners. It's just a really good time for the community, and we're happy to be here.
Okay, that's a little bit of a repeat on that one, but there was some items in there that showing some different views and stuff like that. But prep underway for the annual St. Mary's Bazaar up there in Binghamton, New York. So thank you, Fox 40, for that. And I have no affiliation, and we're presenting this for information only, so you guys can see what's going on here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And that's an old tradition. I bet you I'd love to get some of those meatballs. They look good. Let's see. Do we have anything else on Fox 40? Yeah, there's another Tioga County. Okay. Let's go to WBNG or EBO, and see what we got for news. And they do have, let's see, where is it? Yeah, this is the fire. This is the only real news article. I didn't see anything on Fox 40. I don't know if there's going to be anything on WBNG. Let me see WBNG. Is there anything about the fire? Let me search fire. No. And so for let's see, what do we get? Okay, we're going to bring WBNG. This is WBNG on the fire right there on their radio station. You can see all the radio station, Radican Media, that Dave Radican, he owns Radican Media. And these are the radio stations and WEBO being the flagship. But the 102, that's that's down there in Waverly, Sayre, Athens, Sayre. I like the 95.3 radio station, but WEBO, I listen to that a lot. That's local here in Tioga County. But here's the fire. Fire causes heavy damage on home in Waverly. There's a picture of it right there. And again, firefighters battle the fire in Waverly, village of Waverly. The call came in around 6:54, according to this article, on Tuesday. Reports a structural fire on the corner of Chemung Street, and firefighters from Waverly, Barton, Athens Borough, and Athens Township responded. And again, the fire caused heavy damage to the house, and no injuries had been reported, and it's under investigation. So that's over there on WEBO. And we appreciate Dave Radican there for his reporting on that. And he's the big boss. So, but he is an ex-firefighter. So once you get that in your blood, you just like, you want to see what the operation's going on. Let's see, WNBF. Do we have anything on WNBF? And I'm not seeing anything. So let's see if Bob Joseph is up on, if he has anything. WNBF. Bob Joseph. And no, we don't have anything. Nothing on WNBF for today. Let's go to WBNG. And let's see. I'm not seeing anything on WBNG. Of course, they don't have any fire incidents. Our current Tioga County Sheriff will not seek re-election after more than 50 years. Okay, he's retiring. Okay. Let's see if I want to bring this one up. Yeah, our sheriff for Tioga County, Sheriff Gary Howard. He's been our chief, the Tioga County sheriff for 50 years. He's retiring, I guess. So wish him the best of luck and enjoy his retirement. Definitely deserved. So don't have anything on WBNG. Let's go the Whale, same as WNBF, nothing there. They do have a story where Rod Stewart cancels shows following heart procedure. Rod Stewart is stepping away from touring after undergoing a routine coronary stent procedure. So he had some. Okay, how old is he? Doesn't say. Doesn't say in the article how old he is, but or does it? Let's see. Let's go down here. No, doesn't say. You can do a Google search on that and stuff. Let's see. Channel 34. Anything on there? No, they got the same things that they had on Monday. Just about. Okay. Let's go up to Sayre. Oh, here we go. We got. We have. They did put a picture. I'm gonna have to put this picture up on the blog. Let's go ahead and bring this up, see what they have to say. This is about the fire. So WENY out in Elmira, Big Flats, and let's see. Liberty says, "Isn't that a city where the haunted place is, Waverly Hall?" I'm not sure. No, I never heard of that. Did you just read Rod Stewart became a dad? You know, I might have. Yeah, he had a kid at 81. Yeah, but he had a heart procedure, as far as the article from the Whale, WAAL 99.1. But this is from WENY. Okay, and they have an article about the fire there. So this is a major news agency, and fire severely damaged Waverly apartment building. Several people were displaced Monday evening after a fire broke out at an apartment building on Chemung Street. They say before 7 p.m. I said 6:45. Fire crews from several departments worked to contain the fire, which caused heavy damage on the second floor of the building. Firefighters from Waverly Barton, same thing that I said basically. The number of residents living in the building, and how many were home at the time of the fire was not immediately known. The building contained 5 apartments. So they're saying there's 5 apartments. There's no word at this time of any causes. So it's the same thing. And they got some good pictures here. We'll go down the pictures. That's the main picture. I like that picture. That right there tells a story where the fire was at. There's 5 families that lived in this fire. And let me go ahead and bring this down so you can see the other pictures. There's the guys on the ladder. They're packed out with their air packs. The one guy on the ladder, he has a white hat. That's a fire chief right there. And then there's the extent of the damage up in the second floor of the apartments. There's a side Waverly Barton. So I'll be updating the blog with these pictures here. These are pretty good pictures. There's Waverly Barton's ladder. Extended. What's up there, Boogie? So that's okay. I got to give her my chair. Here you go. You want the chair? Here you go. He's calling for the chair, and I got to give her the chair. So Dave Radican had the video, but this is on WENY as far as that goes. So we thank WENY for noting that fire here in Tioga County. Okay, so that was on WENY. That was a surprise. We don't have it on Fox or WBNG. But we have it on WENY, which is, I think they're an ABC affiliate. Okay, let's see what else we got there. That was updated 9 years. Okay, so that's all there. Let's go to channel 18. It's another TV station out there in Elmira, channel My Twin Tiers. And really nothing. I guess the fire is the big thing. Nothing on the Penny Saver. Yeah, here they talk about Rod Stewart here on 92.5 WKGB right there about his heart thing. This is yeah, he's looking pretty good for 81, I guess. That's what Liberty said. He was 81 years old. So oh, Waverly Hall is in Kentucky. Okay, Liberty. Okay. Yeah, Waverly, they got a good the high school has a good football team. High school football team. Let's see. KGB. Let's see what else they have on this as far as, let me read this real quick. And let's see. How long is the... No, we don't want to play that. We might get a tag. Rod Stewart, the legendary British singer, has canceled his upcoming tour dates after undergoing a successful heart procedure. Stewart confirmed he had a routine coronary stent procedure and is very much on the mend. The 81-year-old singer will take a 4-week break from his One Last Time farewell debut. So he's doing one last tour around. So Stewart was scheduled to perform September 3rd, including 6 residency dates out there in Las Vegas. So the singer's decision to pause his tour follows his recent announcement of additional performance in Las Vegas and all that. So blah, blah, blah. So we wish Rod Stewart, I like his music. I like his music. He has a little bit flamboyant though, but we wish him the best. Okay, let's see. KISS 102 or 104, same as WNBF, nothing there. Spectrum News. What do we got on Spectrum News? Anything? I wonder if they have anything on the fire. I bet you they don't. Let's search. Let's do a search real quick. Fire. And no, nothing there. Let's see. Latest around the state. What do we got around the state? Anything? Not seeing anything. Okay. So nothing on Spectrum News. And let's see, up there in Buffalo, up where Liberty's at. Well, let's read this article. Here's the article about the goings on at Hallmark Stadium as far as that goes. It's like, I don't know. They're just starting preseason. Doesn't look good for the Bills right now with all this extracurricular activity. This is on Country Radio WYRK 106.5. It's an article up there concerning the extra 6% tax inside the new Hallmark. Going to a Bills home game just got more expensive. If you're heading out to the new Highmark Stadium, you can expect to pay even more for ticket, concession, merchandise, and more. Bills Mafia to pay 6% tax inside the stadium. Bills Mafia had their first chance to see inside the Hallmark Stadium this past weekend with the return of the blue and red practice, and many people noticed they were paying more for concession merchandise. Many of us didn't know, but there is a 6% stadium tax. What the hell? You got New York residents that already, their tax money, part of their tax money went. That's ridiculous, including every purchase inside the stadium. It is a part of the deal Erie County made with the Buffalo Bills to help maintain the stadium. I don't know about that. The money is collected by a third party and will deposit into an account owned by Erie County. Okay, so Erie County is getting their buck to be used to maintain stadium and surrounding areas, including sidewalks. Stadium tax will be applied to all events inside the stadium, not just the Bills games. So if you got a rock concert or something, you're paying more. That means concerts and other events will also have the 6% tax. That's ridiculous. Buffalo's Bills gets ready for preseason. We hope they do well, but I'm not. The Buffalo Bills will host their first preseason game at the Hallmark Stadium this Saturday as they welcome the Carolina Panthers to Western New York. This will be the first chance non-season ticket holders will have a chance to see inside the stadium. Kickoff of the game will be 1 p.m. Hopefully that's on TV. Hopefully that is on the TV. So I'm not too happy with the that's just grabbing more money, man. The freaking stadium cost an arm and a leg to begin with. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have on there? I think that's it. For 106.5, let's check their sister channel. Same thing. They got the same article and stuff like that. So let's see. WGR 550 talking about the Bills. It's all the Bills across the board. So preseason is here, folks. And let's see on 1440. Let's see what we have for a news brief. Any interesting news briefs? Oh, here's an interesting one. This came out yesterday. President Donald Trump hid in a container to switch planes while leaving Turkey last month. Oh, this was last month. Okay. U.S. officials have revealed, and there's footage of President Trump boarding an older Air Force One model before convertently exiting via a catering truck. President Trump told reporters at the time they would return via the baby blue Air Force One as opposed to the newer model gifted by Qatar for old time's sakes. From there, President Trump was secretly transferred onto the military jet and taken to Britain. This was designed to avoid potential missile threats from Iran. Journalists and White House staff members were not told about the threat or that President Trump left the plane they were on. I think Secretary Rubio was still on the plane. I'm sure he knew. President Trump was then secretly transferred back onto it when the two groups landed in the UK. So he took a second plane. And that's just because of the security for the president. There was a big hoopla in the news about this, and it's just like let's see. Sounds like the games are only for the elites. Oh, the football games, yeah. I'm glad they got a new stadium, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, they took him in a catering truck. It was filled with McDonald's, yeah, probably. But the bottom line is the safety of the president is number one. So they're making it. Oh, the people are still on there. Well, you're traveling with the president. You're not the president. He has to be secured. I don't think people realize the ramifications. What would happen if a U.S. president was taken out overseas? So all security measures have to be taken. If there's just a threat, they have to adjust so the news, there was a big hoopla, but I say, screw the news. They're just the mainstream media for the most part. They're a bunch of hacks anyway, as far as that goes and stuff. So that's our last article there, and we've been on for an hour and 7 minutes. I think, how long was the first broadcast? Let's see, we got an hour and 7 minutes. Okay, so we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes for both broadcasts. So I do appreciate your viewership. I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up and do some little pre-editing. Oh, there's Tim Fan 40. Didn't see you, Tim. Yo. Tim Fan 40 came in on the YouTube. And let's see. Let's go over who was here. We had Tina, our Jersey girl, over on Twitch. And let's see. And Double J says right on the money with regards to the time. Yeah. It's about what, 2 hours, 2.5. We had the little bump as far as that goes. So we tried some things, Double J's. Thank you for hanging out here also. But we had Tina from Central New Jersey here. Thank you, Tina, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And let's see, we had Lore from Norway. He was over on the Twitch. And appreciate that, Lore. You have a good one over there. Stay warm as it gets cool over there. And let's see, we had Captain Rehab from the city of Philadelphia on the Twitch. I'm going to go down the Twitch ones here first because I don't know what this has. All these three have all the things here. And then we had Willie Billy Silly on the Twitch. Thank you very much, Willie Billy Silly. And over on YouTube, we just had Double J's and Tim Fan 40. And let's see. We had Liberty from Buffalo, Niagara area. Thank you, Liberty, for being here. Greatly appreciate. Great. I gotta watch the replay on the first part to see your story because I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see it all. Thank you for doing that, Liberty. Appreciate it. We had Jim and Pam, my neighbors there. Thank you very much, Jim and Pam. Have a great day. You'll probably see me walking on the golf course there in about a little, like 30 minutes here. And let's see, who else do we have? I think that's it. I think that's about it. I think I covered it all. We had a first-time chatter, but I don't know what happened. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's in here on the Twitch. Let me check the Twitch side. Who was that? That was first-time chatter. Did that pick up less? Oh, okay. Let's see, Lord, Tina. Oh, there it is. Mixed Creations on the Twitch too. I knew we had a first time. He is a first-time chatter. And let's see. So with that, I guess that's about it, folks. And Double J, let's see. Liberty says, have a great day. Everyone be safe. We'll love the flags. Thank you, Liberty, up there in the Niagara, Buffalo area. And Double J is coming from an undisclosed location in the Southern Hemisphere, originally from India. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Catch you on the next one. Will do, Double J's. Thank you very much. You take care. Be safe. And I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I guess that's it, folks. We're wrapping up here and we're getting our day started. And with that, I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. We got one read ad campaign in, and I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. That's always fun to do. And I do appreciate Rumble for allowing us live streamers to do that, to get a few extra pennies as far as that goes. We had an interesting one today. And you can follow me over there on X at Fireman Rich, where we're ending with, let's check X. Where's X here? X Live. We got 2 viewers. We're back to 2 viewers over on X Live. Thank you very much, X Live. Greatly appreciate that. And we have 8 people here on Rumble, 1 person on Twitch, 3 people on YouTube, and 1 person on Locals, as far as that goes, for a total of 15 plus 2. So we had 17 people on here. So for having split broadcasts, I'll take it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as far as that goes. So again, Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, Fireman Rich Broadcasts, and at Fireman Rich over there on X. And I'm on a host of others. Just check the links on these fine social live streaming platforms, and or else Google at Fireman Rich. So other than that, you all have a good one wherever you may be. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks, and thanks again. God bless you all, and God bless America. Ciao for now.